a life-changing experience, and my goal today is to motivate you to live every day as it is your last. I'm going to warn you. My story will become the turning point in your life. It will become a story that you will probably take to your heart and take it home to your families. I want you to understand, who is Sammy Ali? Why am I sharing this story to you? The goal of this story, again, is to motivate you to live and grow to the best of your ability every single day. To begin my story, it's from many stories that I've heard from many other people. They told me how my experience was. They told me who Sammy Ali is and who Sammy Ali was. The first memory I had was leaving school. I was a school teacher. We left school. We go to my apartment. We were going to a friend's house to celebrate all the June birthdays. I was one of them. So we were going to go celebrate the birthdays and have a good time. The apartment is about 45 minutes away. I drove with one of my coworkers. We get to the apartment. We enjoy ourselves. We have a lot of fun. Yes, we were drinking. Yes, we were playing spades. Yes, we were laughing. We were talking a little bit about some students. The principal walks in. We make fun of him. We were having a good time, a great time. Time flies by. The next thing I know, we're driving back to my apartment because we had to pick up our cars and I wanted to go to sleep. So we're driving. My life changed. The first memory I had is waking up, look to my right, see two guys standing right there. I was in a 3-week coma. I woke up and I looked at the two individuals and I asked them, why am I in a wheelchair? One of them says, Sammy, you were in a car accident. Okay. Second question, what's this halo attached to my head? Big piece that thing was gonna pass around. Screwed to my head. They said, Sammy, you fractured your C2 vertebrae. Your spine is fractured. Can't walk. Oh. I had Fabio hair. I mean, my hair was long. It was beautiful. Where's my hair? They said, Sammy, you had a traumatic brain trauma. Thus the scar. You have blood in your brain. Okay. Next thing they told me was, Sammy, you caught bacterial meningitis. So I looked at her. I looked around the room, quiet. I asked, whispering. I think I was looking for my mom or dad. Is that a sexual disease? They looked at me and they laughed. They're like, no. It was a blood disease that you got from the hospital. Okay. So I'm okay. And they looked at me and they said, yeah, you can't walk. Your speech was very incoherent. No one could understand me. Couldn't read, couldn't write, couldn't do anything. So I just want you to think, life is full of struggles. You have to live every day as it is your last, because you never know when it's your time to go. The recovery. The recovery was brutal, long, intense. I saw people crying. I saw people unmotivated. I told myself, no, I'm not gonna stay in this wheelchair for the rest of my life. So every day, I'm at the hospital, I'm doing what I had to do. Things were looking awesome. I got transferred to an off-site rehab center. I was ready. I go to this rehab center, my brother goes with me, the driver took me there every day. So I'm at the rehab center, working. Every week I had to meet with the doctor. So one week I met with the doctor. She's like, Sammy, what's your goals in life? I looked at her, I was like, I want to go back to my students. I was a teacher at the time, I was teaching kindergarten. I want to go back to my students. I bought a car, I don't even know I bought a car. I mean, I'm paying payments, but I don't even know about this car. 2 motorcycles. All I could do is look at it. I used to work out. I want to go back to the gym. She looked at me, smiled, looked at my brother, and said, Sammy, we have to be realistic. if you were my son's teacher, I don't want you back in the classroom. Okay, my heart broke a little bit. And then she said, for you to drive and ride the motorcycles? No, that's not gonna happen. Your brain is not strong enough for that. Okay, my heart shattered a little bit more. And then she said, for you to walk and talk again and read, we're the doctors. We've dealt with people like you before. We know what we're doing. Let us take care of you. I looked at her. I was in school still. So I was like, can I go back to school? She said, no, your brain is not strong. So my second master's wasn't gonna happen. I looked at my brother. Tears. I looked at her in the eyes. Thank you. My brother said that was the strongest thank you he ever heard me say. She looks at my brother and says, why'd your brother tell me thank you? My brother, he does this little shrug with his shoulder. He says, you'll see. Wheels me out, puts me in the car, takes me home. I asked, can I go in the room? Because I have an apartment, I don't even know. I was staying with my parents. He puts me in this room, locked the door. I said, I want to be alone. He leaves. You know what people tell you? Oh, I feel so depressed today. Not if you ever heard people say that before. So I see a lot of you nodding. Well, now, I could really tell those people, you don't know what depression is. That day, I was depressed. I had my gun license. They bought some stuff from my old apartment. I took out my .22 caliber, if you know what that is. I loaded it. I was done with life. I don't know who Sammy is. I can't do nothing that Sammy used to do, which I don't even know what Sammy did. Can't walk, can't talk, can't read, can't write. I was literally at like a first grade level, reading and writing. Couldn't do anything. So I'm done. Put one bullet in, cocked it, sitting there, put it right to my head. I was done. Forget this. What happens? Walks right in. I look at him. My father. What are you doing? Dad, I'm done. Can't do anything. I'm more of a problem to you and Mom than you think. Give me that. Gave it to him. That's my father. You gotta listen to that. Gave it to him. He takes it. He looks at me. Wake up. I'm your father. I know what you can do. Those doctors can't do nothing. They don't know you. My brother told him the story already. I looked at my dad. I started crying. I was like, yes, sir. You're not going back. You're gonna wake up. The next day, we didn't go back. One of my friends took me back to the gym. Started working out again. Taught myself how to read. Taught myself how to write. Taught myself how to walk. Yeah, the doctors had the PhDs, but I had the brain. I was motivated, dedicated, inspired to prove everyone that I can do what I want to do. Now, I work out twice a day. I got my second degree, second master's, working on my doctorate. I drive, ride my motorcycles, walk. Yeah, it's a little off balance sometimes. That's all right. I eat healthy. I live life every single day. To end this, something for you to take home. Live every day. Be happy every single day. Let me ask you a question. Did you tell your significant other, your children, your wife, your boss, did you tell any of them, I love you? Or thank you for being here today? Did you smile at them today? Just think about it. You don't know when you're gonna go. You don't know when something's gonna happen to somebody else. Live every single day as it might be your last. Yeah, it's cold outside. Yes, we have to go to work. And? Is that a bad thing? I don't think so. Thank you.